Welcome back, y'all. Another episode of Spill the Beans.
Two
Y'all
in one
know
day.
who it is.
That's our first time doing two in one day.
Oh yeah, double header.
Double header. Back to back.
You feel me? We on our way up. Anyway, y'all know me, Mike Tuck, my boy Mike D over here, my boy Rail over here, special guest, my boy Yurdy.
Yeah.
Give it up on one time. Appreciate you coming out here, showing some love,
Already know it.
That's the practice that's what I'm talking about.
I've been taking notes. My boy Real told me to get my intro game up, so I had to fix my energy.
Lock in.
I'm good. We here. But yeah, though, Yurdy, tell our guest, tell our audience a little bit about what you do, your story a little bit.
Yup. Okay, well shit. I mean, honestly, man, I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm a business owner, man. I got a couple LLCs. I'm a music artist. I rap. I'm a creative director. I be directing videos and photo shoots. I'm getting my acting bag. I did a couple acting gigs, and they really trying to get me on the comedy stage. I keep telling them I'm not a comedian, but they want me to get up there and do like the amateur night or something. So I might be adding comedian to my list.
See, yeah, we just had a comedian out here, and he was telling us how that like people get into the industry like that. So
yeah,
you might have to give it. We come support for you.
All right.
We'll go support.
I ain't trying to make you look bad.
Hey, I hope I don't get up there and get booed. You feel me?
I ain't gonna boo you. Nah, we ain't gonna let nobody boo you though.
So talking about some YNs.
I heard
they gonna mask up.
Yeah. They gonna come shiesty to the show.
Shiesty to the show.
So out of all those things you just named, which one would you say like is the number one priority on that list? Like as far as like your passion?
I'll say probably music is my passion, but honestly, acting is slowly creeping up.
Mm-hmm.
It's slowly creeping up, man, just because it's fun, and for me it's like it's more I like improv. So I like just, put the camera on, give me free reign, let me do what I do. I feel like it's more naturally flowing. Sometimes with music, I do feel it, I do see it, but with acting it's right there.
Right.
Just go. It's less thought.
So you like an entertainer for real?
Yeah, really though.
Just throw me out there. I'm gonna get the people going.
That's what I like to say. That's what I like to say. I like to tell people I'm just an entertainer, man. Don't put me in no box.
When you get your own wild now thing.
For real. Hey, the Cincinnati wild now. We can start our own shit.
So you
Don't put me on there. I ain't good at capping.
You get mad.
So you get mad at the 2 jokes.
Fuck that.
I don't got that many jokes in my bag. I've never been good at capping, so I just always laugh.
You was the one that laughed, stayed in the back.
When people cap on me, I just laugh. If it's a good one,
If it's funny,
it's funny. Shit.
That wasn't it, bro.
I can't think of jokes off the top of my head.
I agree with you. I can't cap good, but if we just being on some goofy, silly shit, some acting, then yeah. But if we capping, I'll probably get flamed for real.
For sure.
That's why you like the improv.
Yeah.
What's you say you obviously we know you do a lot. What's the favorite encounter you had on your journey as an entertainer? We ain't gonna just label you as no musician or whatever. As an entertainer, what's one of your most favorite moments or memorable moments through your journey?
Honestly, I'd probably say I had 2 recently. I opened up for Finesse 2 times at Mo's Uptown Lounge. That was cool because that was my first time opening up for a national artist.
Right.
So that was cool, and I got to meet him, got to chop it up a little bit. So that was a different experience. That let me know like everything is in alignment.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm real big on alignment. So just that let me know like I'm on the right path for real because I'm out here like really touching people that's naturally doing something.
Right.
So the second encounter was we threw a comedy show at Zola's over there on Red Road. We brought Bruhman from the 5th floor here, and I was actually able to pick him up from the airport, ride around with him for a little bit, just pick his brain and things like that. So that's another. He a classic comedian.
Right.
Like if you wouldn't have seen Martin, you know Bruhman from the 5th floor.
It was on Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, it was on Bernie Mac show.
Yeah.
So me and him even spoke about that, his relationship with Bernie Mac. And he was kind of, just like, he was real cool, like opening up to me for real.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to spend more time with him and chop it up with him more in depth. Then I did finesse. The finesse shit was quick.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying? It was just, hey, you know, this a flick, this is who I am, this what I got going on. But bro, man, we was actually riding. You feel what I'm saying? It was just me and him. So that's another national act that, you know, I got to come in contact with.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's big. That's big. We was talking a little bit about Fashion Week. Tell us about that. How that come into fruition and
so that's just me trying to spread my wings, man. Like I mentioned, like I don't want to be put in the box. So I actually had a friend. She hit me up. I had actually seen her another modeling event, and I don't really. I have a tough time like placing labels on myself if I ain't actually accomplished nothing in that field. Right. So I wouldn't call myself a model just yet, but I do be modeling. Right. So she saw me at an event. I guess she thought I was a model or whatever. She hit me up and she like, yeah, you know, they doing auditions for Fashion Week. Like, you should pop up. I'm like, all right, I ain't doing shit. I can see what's going on.
Right. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly, why not? So I popped in. I scoped the scenery. You know, I just got on the runway and did my shit. Like, I just started walking. Like, it really wasn't nothing to it. Yeah. People say, oh, yeah, you got a naturally good walk. I ain't know nothing about it. I ain't know the quarter turns and the half turns and walk. Yeah, I was just walking. You know what I'm saying? It's just put the swag on it.
Like he was walking in the club.
You feel me? Yeah. That's how you feel. Well, Rich told me I just been like the man when I walk through. Yeah, or some shit like that. Like, so I end up getting invited to the final show in New York. I think we was up there like February 6th through the 9th or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it was just recently. And we threw a flash mob on Times Square. And it actually ended up snowing crazy. As soon as we got there, I'm talking about it was coming down like inches. Literally a blizzard. But it ain't stopped the show. So we actually threw on a flash mob modeling show in the snow on Times Square. Like, that shit was crazy. It was crazy. And I ended up shooting a music video right after the flash mob. Like, it's on YouTube right now. You can it's called Let Me Talk. Shout out Sleepy. Like, you can get on YouTube right now, type it in, you can see us all in the snow, just turning up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's wild. So tell us a little bit about like your process, about like how you get because you showed us the lighters. Yeah. I don't know if you got a clothing brand too. You got a clothing brand.
I ain't got a clothing brand, but the merch is definitely coming next.
Like, you got the merch. So how you go about like creating that and like getting it out? Like, do you just know, or it just pop up like, all right, I want to get lighters, or is it strategic? Like, I'm gonna have this lighter for this music video, and then I'm gonna start selling these to go with. Like, tell us a little bit about that.
Honestly, like, I believe that marketing is everything. Right. You know what I mean? Like, and every room I go in, when I leave, I want them to have something to remember me by. Right. So I'm thinking like, okay, what travels? Singles, dollar bills travel, lighters travel. You know how many times I done got cuffed? You know what I'm saying? Everybody had 3 lighters with my lighter. You see your boy next time, he got your lighter. Niggas about.
That's my lighter.
Yeah, you feel me? You feel about people just so they won't steal it. Like, and it still don't work.
I bought a pink one too. I know you ain't bought no pink lighter. I had to find this lighter.
Yeah. Real talk. So that
job done. They taking it.
Right. Yeah, real talk. So that was the basis behind the lighters. It's like, man, I know once I hand this out to somebody, it's gonna get passed on to the next person without me even being in the room.
And it's gonna get used. Like, niggas ain't just used. Niggas will throw down a business card. Niggas gonna pocket that lighter. You no matter what song it like.
Every time you use it, you gonna remember the name. And I put my Instagram on there just to gain followers, but in all actuality, like, honestly, it haven't really been gaining that many followers. Right. But it been keeping my name in people's mouth.
Right, because when people hear it, it's like, oh shit, I just had a lighter.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, say they got it in Cincinnati, but say they're going on vacation. Now it's in Florida somewhere, now it's in Atlanta somewhere, now it's in New York somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really have to be in those rooms to affect those people.
It's traveling for you.
Yeah, it's traveling for me, so.
They done lost it in the Uber now.
You feel me?
The Uber got it in Florida. You need a lighter?
That's real though.
You just think you're interested because you pick up the lighter, you go, what is this?
Yeah, what is this? Who is this? So like, even if you go check my page and you don't follow me, at least now you know what the name is. And at least you did. Because, you know, people watch more than they engage. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was the basis behind that, man. I believe that just being a master marketer is gonna get you to the top.
Now about the marketing, I know you did last year. You did a video a week or something like that.
The Feature Friday series. Yeah, we dropped a video every single Friday for 52 weeks. Every single Friday. So we started February 9th of 2024, and we went to February 7th of 2025. Every single week.
What made you do that? Did you just was on one Friday, you was like, I'm gonna do one, and then people was like loving it, so like, I'm gonna keep doing it, or was that the plan the whole time?
Nah, it really wasn't the plan the whole time. It was kind of like what you said. So I've been doing, so first I've been doing music for a long time. I've been doing music since like 2011, 2012.
Right.
I really was doing it before that, but that's when I was actually start paying for studio time. So that's why I consider myself serious when I'm actually paying for studio time, doing shows, putting out projects. I had took a long gap, like 7-year break for real. And I'm like, man, I gotta do something to get the people riled back up, man. I gotta first back on the scene. So I just set up my phone one day, just start rapping in it. Up like a 90-second reel. You know what I'm saying? You can on Instagram, go to the reel, like 90 seconds, boom, put it out. It ASAP got reactions.
Right.
Likes, comments, views. Oh, we happy you back. Oh, you talking that shit. The hella fire emoji. You know how people be. All that type of shit.
Showing love.
Yeah, showing love. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm gonna do another one. I did another one the next Friday. Same thing. I said, man, this shit kind of fun. Like, I forgot I missed this for real. Like, did another one the next week. And it just became consistent.
Got that love back.
Yeah,
Got that
fire
love
back.
Yeah, you feel me? And so but then it hit a plateau and it started getting stale because people like, all right, bro, you're doing it every Friday, you consistent, we happy you back, but we know you can rap, but what else?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I start seeing my views kind of, they stop going on their story kind of just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Consistent.
So I was in a bar one night and one of my friends had came up to me and she was like, I want to be in one of your so the series at the end it was called Feature. It took a turn. I changed the name to Feature Friday. At first it was called Freestyle Friday.
Right.
Because that's all I was doing.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So my friend was like, I want to be in one of your Freestyle Friday videos. She was like, I see you be switching up the vibes and the beats and shit, but you ain't did nothing for the ladies yet. Like, she like, I want to be in there and do something for the ladies. Like, she shout out Peaches, man. She teach a pole dancing class at Sax Pole Fitness.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fuck with the ladies. Who don't fuck with the ladies? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. She like, I got this pole dancing class on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? At 6. Pull up to the pole dancing class. Let's shoot something in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I had went to that Chris Brown, that poppin' beat. Like I ain't getting no original beat. I went to an industry beat on some Wayne mixtape shit, right?
Right.
Wrote some shit down. I pull up to do the video with her. Man, I opened the door. I think it's about to be me and her. It's a whole room full of, it's a whole class going on.
Right.
You feel me? They like, oh, this our content day. You just magically picked the right day. They already in there filming. So I was talking to the owner of the establishment, and she was like, I talked to everybody, and they said they want to be in the video too.
Okay.
I said, all right. Shit, say less. It's a party. So
Free pole dancers in this motherfucker.
come on. I'm about to turn that down, man. I ain't about to start some
Call us.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm happy you said that because that was actually the first video that I used the actual cameraman for too.
Okay.
The other videos I was just in my phone. But I knew that this was gonna be special because it was a pole dance. I wanted to get all the angles. I wanted that shit to be right.
Right.
So that's when I tapped in with Guy Almighty. Shout out Guy, man. After that, we just went on a crazy run, a crazy journey. But it got me thinking. I'm like, okay, this is how I could change it. Instead of it being Freestyle Friday, I can make it Feature Friday, and I can feature a different business every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the birth of it. After that, like, so every single Friday I went to a different business. Every single Friday and basically made them a commercial. Basically made them an ad, a jingle, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. We did clothing designers. We did mechanics. We did pressure washing company. We did bars. Man, we did so many variety of people. Like it just kept going. It kept going. I got so locked in that I couldn't stop. If I wanted to, I couldn't stop. Cause they was waiting on it.
So then when you got to about the year mark, you was like, all right, I gotta move on, or it was just starting to be overwhelming at that point?
Well, the same thing kind of happened again as in the beginning. You know, so it's like when you do something spectacular that people never seen, they're like, damn, he acting crazy, damn, he doing this. But if you keep on consistently doing something spectacular, now it become normal again.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
On to the next.
On to the next. So it's like my views went up. Then it started to plateau again. I said, now I gotta change the game again. You know
So
what
that
I'm
was just
saying?
another step. Is that when you started to do more acting and stuff after that period?
Nah, I was already doing the acting because another thing that I was doing with the Feature Fridays was I opened every video up with a skit.
Right.
Every single video was open with a skit. So, and that was my way of giving media as a whole some attention. Like I was calling on comedians to come be in the skits, to open the skits.
Right.
I was calling on models to come be in the videos. We already had the business owners. You know what I mean? I even put other artists on the song sometimes. So it was like, it wasn't just me rapping. It wasn't just the business. It was everybody that's in entertainment, everybody that's in media. I got a spot for you.
So just show love to everybody.
Everybody, like literally, like I done went around the city and broke bread with the whole city. You know what I'm saying? To now, fast forward to 2025. Now they showing that back. Now they breaking bread with me.
That's awesome. Who were some artists that you worked with in the city?
I worked with I ain't gonna lie, man. I worked with a lot of ladies, man. I worked with
I love ladies.
yeah, Rockstar Woo, Bally Quinn, G Blanco, Yana Ellie, Kayla Classy. I don't know if I said her. I think I just repeated myself. I don't know. But who else? On the guy side, Black Goose, E-Check, Big Skinny, Sparks. That's my main producer. Like Sparks Track, man. He cook up some magic. I'm talking about 10 minutes. You go in there and tell him, brother, I want something turned, or I want to chill vibe, I want to club. Whatever you want, he get on that. 10 minutes, he got a banger.
Ready for you.
He got a banger. You know what I'm saying? No, for real though. For real. Like for real. So yeah, I worked with a lot of artists that I consider my peer group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the city, you got different tiers of artists. Like, you got the regulars, the people hear all the time in the club, you know what I'm saying? The people that everybody already know.
Mm-hmm.
You got the people that's rising, and then you got the people that's trying to bubble, trying to rise.
Mm-hmm.
So I just linked with people that was in my peer group because that's who I'm gonna grow with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I ain't really reach up here or reach up there. Even though like we could have made some magic and it could have worked, but it's like shit, sometimes niggas be getting a big head for real off the city fame for real.
Sure.
And I only do something if it's organic.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, niggas be getting a big head. So
Yeah.
if you make it in Cincinnati, you ain't even really made it yet because Cincinnati hating on you.
Real talk.
I don't know what it is with our city, bro. Like somebody could be winning and they find a reason to hate. Like damn, bro, you from the city. Like if you genuinely don't think he good, okay. But if you just don't think he good because you don't want him to be, because
he's doing better.
Because of doing better. Like yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a different story. Like
people don't know how to make their turn.
It don't cost nothing to show love.
It really don't.
It don't cost nothing to show love.
It be what you say, then it also be how people rub people too.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like I did something that incorporated everybody.
Right.
And whenever somebody reached out to me, like I made sure I reached back. So it's like, even if you might have a potential fan just based on the way you interact with that person.
Yeah.
You might have a potential hater based on the way you interact with that person.
Right.
I mean, his music good, but I tried to meet him. I tried to shake his hand. He act like he was too good.
Exactly.
So,
Now you got the hater.
Now, okay.
You could have had a fan.
You created the hater.
I'm gonna get $1 million. I don't give a fuck. $1 million. That nigga still like,
yeah. So I just made sure, like, just to have integrity about myself. You know, they say treat the janitor the same way you treat the CEO. Like, I stand on that. Like, for real, I stand on that. So my journey is a little different. I don't really get no hate for real. If somebody hating on me, it ain't got back to me yet.
Right.
I really don't get no hate.
Right.
But
because you, like you said, you genuine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build people up with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel too. I don't really get no hate. A lot of people mess with me, even though I be trolling y'all sitting out there. Be trolling the hometown thing, but I don't really get no hate.
Leave my Bengals out of it.
I just said.
How we get back to this?
One time episode right there.
Look, gotta drop it.
That's a quote.
But
So what would you say in your head that drives you to want to do this, want to do that? Like, was it the way you grew up? Was it experience after high school? Like, what was it that goes like, I always gotta do the next thing, do the next thing, do the next thing, just always want to work?
Oh man, honestly, it's just like me testing myself. Like, I want to be locked in on an extreme level. Like, I constantly test my discipline. Like, even right now, like, I said, man, I ain't gonna smoke weed for 60 days. Just to test my discipline. It ain't really,
you can do it.
yeah, it ain't really no other reason other than me seeing if I can do it. So, me, I'm just in love with the grind. Like, I love that. I love being locked in because I believe to separate yourself from the pack, you gotta have like a sort of superpower. And I believe consistency is my superpower. So it's like, I'm just locking in with myself for real. Like, honestly, that's really all it is. I don't even really compare myself to this guy, that guy, or whatever. Like, it's just me. It's me versus me all the time.
And how you gonna make yourself better, basically?
Yeah. And then once I did start dropping every Friday, I started peeping like they can't keep up for real.
Cause ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah.
They either they ain't got the enough content to drop some
Niggas
areas. That's a
don't be
lot.
having nothing to say. That's
Right.
why. You know how hard it is to forget making a song, but to make a song and put a music video out every week. A lot of people can't make a song that much. Like they don't have that much to say. The mental capacity to, oh, I didn't say this before, or I said this before.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I gotta take that out. This don't look good. Like
But
they
I ain't gonna
rapping
lie.
about the same thing.
I ain't gonna lie. And so you're right, they're rapping about the same thing, but me having a concept or a target every week, it low key made it easier.
Yeah.
I ain't really
You not reaching from
I ain't
everywhere.
reaching. I know exactly what my target is.
Right.
I'm about to hit it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But that's something based on you though, and strategizing it to be that way.
Yeah.
So it was easy for you.
Yeah.
Cause you, like you said, you first started just doing the freestyles because you was getting yourself back into your music.
I'm knocking that rust off for real.
Right. So you just like, see what I got. You're like, oh shit, I remember what I got. And now it's like, okay, like you said, we're gonna aim it at this and that and build yourself as you did.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. Definitely respect the grind.
So what would you say would be your favorite video or your favorite group of people you work with doing that?
I would say one of my favorite videos, I did a video for a dance team. It's called Next Level Dance Team.
I heard the next level.
You heard the Next Level?
It was tough.
That was my favorite video because it was outside my lane. It was outside my box for real.
Forced you to think outside the box.
Yeah, it was like a majorette dance team. Like, I don't dance. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, but my daughters dance.
Right.
You feel me? So I kind of had a little insider information. But anytime I could give back to the youth, like, I love that. I love that. So and my daughter was in the video. She was in the beginning skit. So it was cool to like put her in a certain light on certain stages. Now her friends watching the video. Oh, I saw you on your thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
So that was probably my favorite. Actually, I take that back. That wasn't my favorite video. That was my favorite song.
Right.
That was my favorite song. My favorite video was
pole dancer.
hey, that's what you can't point it out.
They didn't have to say it. That was our favorite one too. Look.
But I also did.
We might need to run that one back.
You feel me? Nah, for real. Part two. Part two.
Featuring,
Spill the beans.
Hey, we gonna bring them in here.
I ain't gonna forget.
I'm with it.
Hey, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Everybody say it, man.
Nobody in trouble.
I'm good.
But I also did 2 videos for high schools. I
Okay.
did one for Winton Woods homecoming,
Ooh.
and man, they basketball team, they lady basketball team just won the state championship too. So
shout out to they went undefeated.
Shout out
27
Shout out Little Strawberry, man.
That's crazy.
Shorty coach. She used to play.
Tough.
She played little league football from 6 to 12.
For real?
Yeah,
she played
did.
quarterback.
That's hard. I ain't know that. That's
Yeah.
hard. That's hard.
She the freshman. She's in 28.
I know she was a freshman. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
She played. She
that.
played for the Cards. She used to play quarterback for them.
that's hard.
That's
hard. I ain't gonna lie.
She was cool.
Whoever her parents is, I know they like.
I remember I used to go to the games.
Bill,
You just see somebody slide. I'm like, that's a girl. I said, huh? I'm like, yeah, that's a little girl. Her name's Strawberry. She like 6'7", quarterback, crib and shit. Like, really killing the young bulls. I'm like, oh, that got her.
Get
That's
it.
why that got her.
It has to hurt.
Your pride
That's
shot
some of your
up.
pride as a kid, boy.
You go to school, mother, hey, did y'all win? Nah, bro, we lost, bro. Some girl on the team. You don't even tell them that.
They
You
got
we
trying to
lost.
justify.
You go, yeah, we took an L.
I don't care what the game plan is, man. If it's a girl on the field, abort. She about to get every lick. Like, she don't understand she ain't supposed to be out here.
This ain't
She's not
right,
gonna
right.
dominate this game.
And then once she turn up, you like, you can't do nothing but respect.
Right,
You
right.
can't do nothing but
We
respect.
trash her. Is she that good?
Like shit, for real, it really had you second guessing. Like, damn. Well, yeah. So I did the for the football team though. I did the homecoming video for them, and I did one for Withrow too.
What was that like?
Shout out Woodrow. That was like a high school.
So like you did like you made a song and did a video for the homecoming.
Yup.
Oh, that's tough.
Yup.
So when schools start getting customized homecoming songs, is what I want to know.
When
Like,
Yurdy started doing that shit.
Army wasn't going anywhere.
Nah, he
He
was.
wasn't going. He wouldn't let us be that way.
It was cool though. So it kind of started like a low key rivalry though, because
So everybody wanted. I think I seen that. Like, well, I want a theme song now.
So Winton Woods was actually my highest view video. I think we almost at like 75K on the view side.
Yeah, right.
And so they reached out. Boom, we put that video together. Boo Man, the comedian Boo Man.
I know who that is.
Yup.
I know who, man.
Something wrong with dude.
Man.
So he put up a reaction video, right?
Mhm.
He like, yeah, Yurdy, you think you made the Winton Woods homecoming song? You think you did something? Hey man, Withrow, where y'all at? Like, cause he went to Withrow.
Mhm.
He like, Withrow, we gotta respond. So what I did was,
I'm gonna go do your.
I'ma go do it. I'ma go do it. You calling everybody else, nigga, it's me. I'ma go do it.
Call North Carolina. This is my shit. This is my way.
You gonna reach out to my healthy? You gonna get the
I'm
album
a
on
baller,
board?
Man, hey, look, hey, it's so funny that you said that.
Yo,
right?
Lil man messing with you?
It's so funny that you said that because they was in the comments like, "Oh, you a traitor? Oh, you ain't doing that healthy? Oh, you looking real oppy right now?
Like,
they
what's
was
some
going-
games?
So, but what I did was, so after he did that, he reached out to me. He like, basically like, like shit, you ain't Saudi or nothing, is you? I'm like, nah, hell nah, it's promotion.
Yeah.
Like, I know how this shit go. So I circled back and reached out to him.
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, I got the plug on the Withrow video. It's already set up. Come through, and that same reaction that you did, let's open up the video
Like
with
that.
that same reaction.
Mhm.
So it just turned in what some people on the outside look like as a negative into a positive, but it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? His son go to Withrow. His son play on the football
His
team.
son cold
feel me?
too. Like, his
So-
son was a real decent.
So it was cool for him. I'm pretty sure it was cool for both of them.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Because we was in the locker room going crazy. Like we was really in the locker room going crazy.
With comedians, people will take what they say like
To heart.
to heart and be like, no, like I'm a comedian, is what I do. Like I can't remember which comedian it was. They have basically said something like, comedians are allowed to talk about anything.
Yeah.
So what you think we're not supposed to talk about, we can talk about it because that's our job. Like,
Right.
so that's just like not even the parents. Like some comedians get canceled if they talk about gay people or they say they just go too far, or like something like that. Like,
Yeah.
but dark humor, basically, like comedians say or talk about certain stuff, and they don't really get held to it because their job is to be funny. Like, so that's love that he was just making sure, like, nah, bro, Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
around. Like
Yeah,
I
and
want
I-
to make sure, like I wasn't serious. Like so, that's what's up that he reached out and everything.
Nah, I definitely appreciated it.
You still help me at the end of the day, cause
You feel me? You make shit more go crazier because you got a crowd that I probably ain't reach.
Yep. So
And
they
now
like,
tuning
they
in.
like,
Most
they
of
like,
y'all-
damn, what video you talking about? Let me go see.
Exactly.
Nah, I got more
Exactly. Like literally, that's exactly what happened.
Come on, man. You gotta do better, man.
Like
we requesting it.
hey, I'm waiting. I would gladly
I'm
put
a-
my help these, man.
We gonna start.
I don't know, man. I think I heard my helpy was going broke or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
let us out of here.
it's not looking too good right now on that side of things.
Stay
Man.
over the school.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Might
well,
not be around
well,
too long.
Academics.
Give it about maybe 5 years, maybe. Allegedly. It might not be a district. So you're gonna have to get that
It
video
might
in.
be turning down.
Yeah, you have to get that video now.
Right now. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But shout out Lil Chris too. So he was on the song. He actually is a player on Withrow's football team.
Okay.
So I actually featured a player from the team. And when
That's hard.
when I reached out to the coach though, shout out Coach Barry, he said, bro, I don't care if you come in here, like you can turn us up, but you gotta put Lil Chris on the song. That was his stipulation.
I was just
I
about to
said,
ask.
what?
That was tough.
Hell yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Like that's gonna make it go 10 times crazier.
Right.
So
I was just about to ask you, what's the reaction of the coaches when they go, oh, I want to do this? Like, do they kind of like, or it's like, oh yeah.
Well, think of the schools you said, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just asking. You know?
HBCU.
So-
TWI.
Hey,
Look at
he
it.
ain't lying.
So Winton Woods, I actually went through their student council. I actually didn't talk to the coach. He did make an appearance in the video. We was in the locker room with the team and shot a couple scenes.
Murphy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you lit, you got Murphy.
You got
Yeah.
Murphy.
You lit, you got Murphy.
Hey, once I finally met him, I'm like, I don't know if he gonna be on it. But he was cool.
Murphy cool,
No,
man.
my healthy too.
Type shit.
That was my cool.
Yeah, no, people don't really know him from Healthy. We gonna keep it in.
I do.
No, they know him for Northwest and Wynwood.
Yeah, that's where he was at the longest.
Yeah,
That's where he
cool,
was
though.
the most successful.
He let us go in the locker room and do what we had to do.
That's what's up. He was in the video.
Yeah, he had a little scene where he was it was like a little pan across,
Okay.
and we was trying to get him. He was like, I could tell he was, he busy.
Mhm.
He was like, man, come on, get the shot. Like,
Like, hurry
you know
up.
what I need to do. You feel me? So it was cool, but Withrow, I actually did talk to the coach. I actually went up there prior to the video and met with the coach and met with Lil Chris, and it was just all love. And for real, we had free reign. Like we was on the field during the practice.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. Like Lil Chris would go run a route, do a scene. Run a route, do a
He
scene.
He was turned.
He was turned.
Nigga, Erwin Davis.
That's what I was
Stay on the
saying.
game. That's Erwin Davis.
Like, so that was live, man. And we did Princeton too. We
Okay.
did Princeton.
Yeah, but HBCU, see?
The zone.
But we did Princeton basketball. We didn't do their football.
Okay.
We did Princeton basketball, so that was cool.
Is that because that's when it was starting to catch on after football season, or
They girls
just
went to
worked
state
out
too.
like that?
Did they?
Yeah, I don't know if they won or not, but they played last night too.
So the Princeton, I didn't speak directly with that school. How I got linked up with Princeton was through City Gear.
Okay.
So everybody know the clothing store. City Gear used to be Deborah Rose.
Yeah.
They reached out. No. I reached out to them. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
because I was trying to go bigger and bigger and bigger. So I reached out to City Gear. I'm like, this my name. This what I'm doing. Let me put something together for y'all. All I could picture was me and City Gear shooting a video, and everybody like, man, get City Gear. You know what I'm saying? So I went up there. What's up, Zoe? I went up there and met with the district manager, and he was like, I like your idea. I like what you got going. We got something coming up called Soul Day.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they Soul Day is a sponsorship for student athletes, where they pick one school a year and they donate just to their program. You know, just they donate a check, some
Shoes.
swag bags, shoes and everything. So he like, we're doing Princeton this year. Cook up something for that. So that's how I got involved in Princeton. And when they were doing it, it was basketball season.
Right.
So we was in the locker room with them. We was on the court with them. Then we switched locations. We was in the City Gear shooting scenes in there. So
That's lit.
yeah, it was live, bro. It was live. That's corporate money right there.
Hey, sound like you big time for real.
I try to. That's what people say, man.
Sorry,
People been
bruh.
saying it.
You ain't supposed to say it. You supposed to say
Why?
it.
You
He
said
trying to stay humble, bro.
No, you see what Anthony Edwards said to Obama, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Y'all
he
better
said,
stop playing. Y'all
said,
know
"Y'all
him
better
like
stop
that.
playing."
Yeah, y'all stop playing. I'm big time.
I pop my shit every now and then. Don't get me wrong. I do pop my shit, but I ain't as big as I want to be, so I ain't trying to. What we was talking about, the niggas getting the big head off Cincinnati fame and shit.
Yeah.
Now, if I was like on some regional shit,
Then
I'll be
you're
like,
okay. Oh, yeah. You him though. You
I
doing
appreciate
it though.
it. Cause
And
this
there's
is
nothing wrong with Cincinnati fame, but when I meant what I said Cincinnati fame is, I feel like even though you're big, like, okay, let's take somebody for like Skylar Black, okay? And I feel like she cold.
Yeah,
and
she
she
cold.
got city fame. But then I feel like it be people hating on her. Like, bro, to me, she a female who rap
I
harder
don't
than
see how you can.
That's what I'm saying. She a female who rap harder than some
Hate on
dudes,
her. You
but
can't hate on her.
some
man.
people be like, oh, I don't mess them. I'm like, man, I don't
like her style, or because I think her style is crazy.
That's what, yeah.
Her voice is
That's
crazy.
just how I
She
feel.
authentic.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So, I don't know, bro. It's just something about Cincinnati. I see why people be leaving or feel like they got to leave to take that next step. Like,
I kind of look at it as like, okay, so like if you lock your city down, that's kind of like high school ball. You know what I'm saying? Once you lock your state down,
and
that's kind of like
for
college
me.
ball.
Okay.
So I look at it like tiers.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get the state. I feel like, okay, there's people around the city that know me. Now I'm trying to get the state. After I got the state, I want to get the region. After I get the region, then I'm going national. I'm going to the league after that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great analogy.
For sure, because it's like, once you done did all there is to do in Cincinnati, like you said, you got to get the whole state. It's like, I can't keep just selling out Cincinnati.
Real talk.
I got to go sell out Columbus.
Eventually, like you said, you're going to get stagnant. If you don't go somewhere else, you're going to get stagnant here. We don't want shit. Yurdy been doing the same thing.
He been doing the same. And this motherfuckers who is hard but never left.
Yeah.
Like, that's all they had to do was go an hour up the road. 2 hours up the road, that's all you had to do. And they would have, you know what I'm saying? They
That's
get
because
booked up
everybody
there.
waiting for somebody to find them instead of, instead of like
It's just
pushing
easier.
that
It's
stuff
easier
on.
though now too with social media.
With social media, it is definitely easier to reach people.
Yeah, because there's a couple TikTok stars that from Northern Kentucky or Cincinnati.
True, but
That
you still
blew up.
put boots on the ground though.
Okay,
They still gotta
speaking of which, okay, you said you've been rapping since about 2011, like taking it serious.
Yeah.
So, man, it was MySpace and shit around. Facebook was around.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook was around. Yeah.
How much easier is it now with all the social media platforms than it was then when you first started rapping?
Really, honestly, it's a double-edged sword. Like, because it's easier because you can reach more people faster, but it's also harder because your competition can also reach those same people just as fast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like back then, the streaming wasn't really a thing. We were still getting CDs pressed up.
Right.
You feel me? We was still.
I missed the CD binder, man.
Yeah, the CD. Yeah, everybody got the CD book.
Crossfire,
You feel me?
CD,
We
iTunes.
used to have the May mix, the summer mix.
Yeah, real talk about
You
it.
only can fit 20 songs on that CD, so you gotta be careful what you put on there. And if your garden had a little CD thing with like the 5 trays, it was a rap.
You already know it. You already know, bro. I remember back then I had the decks was real big. I had the TV deck that would come out and flip up.
Yeah. Now they already got the screen and the TV.
So it was a little harder back then just because, like I said, when you can put your stuff on streaming for a yearly subscription or a one-time fee versus paying for every single CD to get pressed.
Mm-hmm.
Then you buying sleeves. Then you buying cover art. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go out hand to hand.
You gotta go to the gas station, you gotta go to the
That ain't
corner
even
store, all that.
guaranteed it's getting played.
And I ain't hey, highway frisbee your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, but also if you was willing to put in that work and pound that pavement, you was gonna surpass everybody that wasn't coming outside,
Right.
that didn't have a work ethic. So it was easier to separate yourself from the pack but it was harder to get to the pack. So that's what I
Makes
say.
sense. So you prefer that way or this way?
Nah, this way. Yeah, this way, man. Just up, boop, push a button. Yeah, nah, go stream me, man. Apple Music, Spotify. I'd rather say that than, hey, I'm about to be on here from 9 to 5. Y'all come get it. You know what I'm saying?
CD.
Yeah, nah.
I'll meet y'all down there.
Is there like you said, you're a jack of all trades. Is there anything that you haven't done and tried yet that you want to get into?
Man, honestly, bro, on some real shit, just on the music side, I wish I could sing for real, man.
Well, we can't teach you how to sing.
Yeah, I wish
With
I could.
AI, you better hit one of them apps.
One of them AI apps.
Be like, make your voice sound like you gonna be singing like some fool.
Tap you in,
Yeah, tap me in, man. Tap me in, man.
My big brother, he make my big brother and my big cousin, they both make music.
Okay, shit, we can get
I'm not just saying that because they my I really think they cold. Like,
yeah, you really fans of them. That's why you plug them.
Yeah,
like,
and I be on like, bro, why y'all not dropping music, bro? I be working. I'll be like, bro, listen, I understand that, but y'all really got talent. Y'all need to do this.
I ain't gonna lie. So what you just said, that's a lot of people struggle. That work-life balance or that career passion balance.
That's where things start getting hard and messy because you got to start prioritizing. Oh, well, I got to work this Friday. Oh, I get off work, I'm too tired. Because I got to pay these bills still, but I'm trying to do this. Yeah. And it get hard, it gets sticky trying to maneuver that. Especially if you throw kids in there, that's a whole nother.
And I went through that, and that's why I took that 7-year gap. So when other artists tell me that, I feel that. I feel that, but it's just like, you have to be super real with yourself. You're like, man, am I going to do this or am I not going to do this? That's literally it. You have to make the clear distinction that this is what you're going to do and nothing can stop it. If you go work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours for somebody else, you should at least be able to put half of that in for yourself, at least. But, that comes with also forming good habits. Like you saying, like, you tired after work. Okay, well, eat right, exercise more. Stop smoking so much weed. You know what I'm saying? So that you can have more energy. You can stretch your days. Wake up earlier. You gotta be at work at 9. Why you not up at 5?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, so there's just little things because, man, everybody process different, but
it's like us. We be coming from work, but we got an episode. It gotta be shot.
Because we finally got it together where it's like, all right, we don't do this. We're being serious about this.
Yeah.
Since then, we've been
on
it
since that meeting, that one meeting.
Just like you, we trying to figure it out. We're trying to grind out the hours. We're trying to.
To your point where you said like you wish you could sing, do you ever write songs and be like I know I want this part sung, I'm gonna reach out and tap out like, yo, I got this song, I need you to sing on it. Like, do you reach out to
people? I definitely, I connect with singers. Okay. And I sometimes play with the Sometimes. Sometimes. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah. And see, I'm the type, like, on auto-tune side, if it don't sound how I want it to sound, I'll tell Sparks, man, turn that shit off.
The whole thing.
Yeah, I'm rapping, fuck it, turn it off. Like,
you don't kick that one in the ball for another day.
Try again.
Nah, for real, man. But it's just, like I said, it's all about dedication, man. And I wanted to speak on something you said as far as people waiting to be found. Right. And so my whole thing is I'm going to your door. I'm not waiting for you to find me. So for the season finale of Feature Friday, we took over the Wiz. Shout out DJ Easy, shout out Nella D. We took over the 513 Heat segment. And for those of y'all who don't know, 513 Heat is an hour from 9 to 10 where they play nothing but local artists. Yeah, on national radio 1. So if you got your paperwork right, you can get paid from them radio spins. It's easy.
Well, not easy, but it's easier than people make it seem.
Yeah, it literally is. Just have your paperwork right, send in a clean version, and that don't mean your shit gonna get played right away. But if you stay consistent and people know that you're serious and you hitting up Easy, hey, I sent this song, hey, check out this song, or you pulling up to his events when he DJing, just so he can connect a name to the face, man, they will play your music.
Basically, just promote yourself.
Yeah. So when we went up there, it was the Feature Friday format. but I kind of tweaked it a little bit. I kind of made it like a funk flex freestyle type of vibe. I brought 4 other artists with me because I like to spread that shit around.
Right.
That's my whole everything. I'm spreading around. That's why I do a lot of features, a lot of collabs. That's really mostly where my motion came from. So I brought 4 lady artists. Actually, I brought 4 female rappers up there, and I'm talking about they real spitters. This ain't coochie music. You know what I'm saying? They really
talking that shit.
Yeah, they really up there. They really doing
Eli was on here talking about you taking pictures of Lotto.
I saw that episode. Now I fuck with Lotto too though. She can really rap.
Yeah,
that ain't.
She won the contest. Ain't that how she started?
Shout out Big Sex.
Big Sex.
Angela. Y'all know I'm shot the lady down.
Bro, yeah, I seen
Well,
bro.
you might as well
She
just
coming like on Saturday or something. I think it's
like
like
this
this
week.
week.
Oh, send me that link too.
Yeah, ain't this week.
You opening for it?
Man, hey,
Spill
I
the
need
beans.
I need the
Spill the
beans. but
See Big Glow.
nah, for sure.
Hey, I seen her. I went to Vegas, right?
I don't even want to hear. I'm
This,
You jealous already?
this when she first you feel me? First came on the scene, right?
Fuck nigga free glow.
Right, but this wasn't even, she wasn't booked for it or nothing, so
she went.
I go out there, and Gotti was like booked for it.
Yeah.
He brought her out, had the whole Dre's turned,
For real.
and it was just that one song that she had at the time.
It was hitting though. How many times she do it? Like 2 or 3?
2, 3, 4 times. Look, she is spit and then Gotti will do a song, then she go back, and everybody still
When that song first came out, you heard your girl, and you like,
Oh,
For real.
I'm right here. I didn't know. I was like, hold on, like.
Hey, Flo started some fights in the relationships with that. So.
Man, look,
Yeah, my ex, I tell my ex she couldn't play that song.
Nah, for real. But that beat
Then I was
so
like,
hard,
yeah, I
though.
told her, I was like, all right, it's
was
a fun
tough.
song. Like, you can.
Then eventually,
But I used to be like,
Yeah, real talk. Eventually,
so how
you
you like, I ain't trying to listen to it. I only had one request.
like you pull up to the light, you turn it down real quick.
Yeah, real talk.
I can't have
Bro,
it.
Highway, we blasting
I
that.
ain't play that. No, I ain't. You seen they caught one dude on Twitter.
Yeah, he was at
all the
he
windows
was
down.
he was
Yeah.
spitting.
Yeah, the subs doing
Niggas don't give a
everything.
fuck.
Bro,
Sexy Red, or was it live? It was something. It don't even matter.
I think it was.
I got a nigga, he will blast that Sexy Red. He will blast that Glorilla. He do not give a fuck. He will tell you right now his favorite rapper is Glorilla.
She cold though.
He will tell you right now, like, no shame in this game. Like, man, niggas don't care. They be in the club bopping, dancing. The beats is crazy
I
though.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, y'all producers, come on, bro. Y'all can't keep giving the ladies money.
It is a woman's way, bro.
They ain't taking over.
They definitely hit the scene. Hey.
But
I'm glad Meg took a slight little break, because Meg be spitting too.
She do.
We don't need her.
They got more.
But that's why I brought the 4 female artists up there with me.
We need
Because
some right now, y'all.
that's the way.
That's the
Come on,
women. That's the way.
We need some shit for the summer.
I heard
The ladies taking over.
Hey, but I gotta put the lady on the song. We can do a co-ed summer, like.
It's got. It
Nah,
can't
we
be
need our own
Yo, you need your
song.
own.
They had their own song.
Fuck my baby mama song, like I could fuck my baby daddy.
Right, yeah, we need something like that.
Yeah, I heard you. All right, we about to cook.
We
about to cook.
need the ladies mad at us.
Speaking of summer, and turn the summer up, you gonna throw like a big show or something in the summer?
I do plan on doing something big for the summer. I really plan on traveling a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like hitting all the hot spots, the LAs, the New Yorks, the Atlantas, the Houstons, and just really like seeing who I can come across there. Networking. But as far as home, I do plan on doing something. You know what I'm saying? Something big, just to kind of bring them out. You know what I'm saying? Wear the booty shorts and niggas come in the hoochie daddies and all that. Like,
Say Yurdy like to get niggas in trouble or something.
Hey, I didn't get myself in trouble.
Right, like, it's Yurdy fault, boy. You said
I'm trying to be on tour.
Who would you say you draw your inspirations from as far as like rapping? Like, who were those artists growing up that you listened to that you went like, I kind of want to sound like that?
Don't stop. All right, go ahead.
Growing up, it was like I was a Nas fan. I was a Nas fan. My dad actually turned me on to Nas, and then for sure. And then it was like Jada Kiss. Like I had the whole East Coast era.
So you like the lyricists, like
I do.
That's what I like the fun stuff too. The bangers,
Right.
I love lyrics. If you can like really rap,
Yeah.
that's
Tell
the
story.
because them two they like kings of lyrics.
I love lyrics and cadence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And also like voices. Like Jadakiss had that raspy voice. It always sound good to
Right,
me.
right.
You
You
know
could
what I'm
always pick his voice out no matter what.
Because-
No matter what.
like that's like when I was younger, growing up, you know, Wayne was the hottest.
Yeah.
Wayne had bars too, but like Wayne is my goat.
Yeah.
But like,
For
you know, I
sure.
used to talk about rap and everything. And my uncle, he older, of course. He ho. I bet this nigga ain't made a song in 8 years. Then I went back and really listened to Jay-Z. I'm like,
growing up, Lil Wayne and Jay-Z was like this for me.
You don't
Like,
really know better, and you just know, like, I know Lil Wayne rapping, it sounds good. Like, so you, Lil Wayne, but then he just kept saying, ho. I'm like, bro, why do these niggas love ho so
Right.
much? Let me do my homework. It's a Jay-Z day, or a Jay-Z week.
yeah, what you find out that week?
Start listening. He talking that shit.
Yeah,
Jay-Z got bars.
They definitely be talking that shit. So to me, it was like a progression. Like when I was younger and I ain't know really shit about the streets, like I said, it was Nas and Jadakiss drew me in off the voice. Then once I got older, like junior high, high school, then it was Wayne. Once I actually could really digest what niggas was really talking about and understand like metaphors and double entendres and shit like that, it was definitely was Wayne. And then you know as I got a little older,
That was peak.
So these
Prime.
three,
Yeah.
those three that you just named, would you say that they're in your like top 5 all time? Or do you got a top 5?
man, it's nah, I don't got a top 5.
Because it's always hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It ain't enough room.
It ain't.
It
'Cause
ain't
that
enough.
I
fifth
feel like
spot-
you almost gotta do like errors without doing errors.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
because obviously
Gotta
they
like-
overlap each other's errors, but like you kind of trying to be fair because you know I really like you like what you like.
Yeah.
So like
Mine
I
is,
feel like it gets hard.
mine is Wayne, Meek,
Okay.
Wayne, Meek, Fab,
Fast cold.
Man,
50,
50 is a monster. He gorilla marker.
50.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
know.
I would put Jay-Z in there.
Okay.
I'll put him in there as 5th because he's not my favorite, but like bars and rapping, like Jay-Z can rap.
Also too longevity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
longevity.
So it's like
He made that
That
song
takes a
with
lot.
DJ Khaled, the one that he did with Nas.
God did.
God did.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this nigga about to be
Yeah.
100. He's
it just came out of nowhere on that track. And
I
just
see why nigga be
yeah.
at now. He's like, nigga, you 60. Why can you still rap like
Real
this?
talk.
Like,
I mean, Lil Wayne ain't
like, oh, damn, nigga, you still that good? Like, niggas
Hey.
mad at Tom Brady. Like, bro, you 40, you still win
You
the
still
Super Bowl?
win,
Like,
bro.
you know all that.
Wayne and
Say
Jay-Z
something
came
for the
on
young
that
nigga.
track. Hey, they
So
both
like-
were snapping on that though.
Yeah, so, but you gotta judge it in different, like I said, different criteria and different eras.
Yeah, for sure. Because
'Cause, like-
my top 5 now different than when I just did.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, because as I got older, after Wayne, it was hella Jeezy,
Oh,
Yo Gotti,
yeah.
Gucci,
That's
like
what
Raw.
That's like
Trap.
nigga
was
that's
in the
like
trap,
a
yeah.
soundtrack by himself right there.
I
Like,
ain't
oh,
never tried
Jeezy.
nothing but
Hey,
Jeezy. My mama was a gangster.
type
Mom-
shit. Shout out,
So-
Mom.
You saw everybody with the Snowman shirts
Man.
back in the day.
So first it was Rick Ross that pushed to Port of Miami came
Yup,
out.
Port of Miami
Played,
was
I
hard.
used to play that before all the Little League games. Jeezy dropped the Recession. That was over.
That was hard.
It was,
That was my favorite project from him too, though. Actually.
Nah, that was
Jeezy,
like
he came on.
the
strong.
name in itself from what the world was going through, but just like what he was really saying.
Yeah.
When you listen to that album, you like, it take you back, like, bro, the world was
Boys in the
really,
hood, Jeezy.
like, really
Yeah.
take you back to that time, because that's what, like, 08, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because my president is black.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
it was 0809, I think.
I feel like that separated him from just trap.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
That really elevated him to that,
Mhm.
you know, the CTE, the corporate thugging. Like,
Yeah.
that really elevated him to the corporate side of things. Like, once he expanded, or once people could understand it, he could expand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just, like I said, just eras, because now, shit, Future now.
But that's
And you know what's
longevity
crazy?
too, though.
You know what's crazy? I just thought about that when I said Hov. I'm like, man.
That's
Future
where it
been
gets
going
so
for
hard
20
to do
years.
a top
Because
five.
right now, my number one, and it be changing by the day. My baby.
Which one?
Which baby?
Look, there's only one.
Lil baby. Lil baby.
When you say baby, niggas know you talking about Lil Baby.
I thought you were saying the baby though.
I
Because
could've
you
hopped
buff
in.
as hell, just like you. And you short. That's the little man shit. Short.
You got different eras of human beings. Right?
Love,
You got to
baby.
specify which
Love,
baby.
baby. But nah, for real, like, just getting older, going through shit, and life, and that nigga Rod Wave. And that's a crazy thing too. Like,
crazy. Yeah.
I don't have to be going through shit. Like,
To listen to Wave.
I know, like, man, I'm finna turn up. We finna go party.
Mm-hmm.
I will turn Rod Wave on. Like, bro, that nigga cold.
Bro, my
So my top three right now: Rod Wave, Future, and Baby.
Okay.
Like, that's my three. That I'm
That's a solid
That's
list.
actually
I
really
think
solid.
nobody can argue with
If
that shit.
I want to hear some music, that's what I'm listening to right
Yeah.
now. Them three for sure.
Yeah.
That's tough. You can't.
Like Future longevity, to like I be forgetting Future 42, not
Yeah.
42. Like he's 40. Like
Yeah.
I be forgetting Future that old. Like,
Yeah, because when he came out with that astronaut status, that was like 2012.
Don't take me back, Yurdy.
Yeah, the mixtapes.
I was
is where-
listening to
the
mixtapes.
It's a funny thing.
He had all his mixtapes was
The
tough.
mixtapes is what had me.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Future head. Like,
I gotta give it to Atlanta when it comes to the music.
So y'all don't fuck with Drake?
Drake like Hov. Drake like
I don't know. He
No, I'm saying he like Hov. Like, so when Brady was playing, Brady was still great and he was the greatest. So when you be like, who the best rapper out right now? Nobody is gonna say Drake, but you know when it all come, like Drake is above
I feel
all of
like-
them. But he just like how you with what they call it when they be voting and shit, they get bored. They be like the boredom. People get bored with consistency.
Like they were stacked.
Yeah, they get bored with consistency. So Drake been consistent for so long. It's just like, you know, Drake gonna put something out. When he do, it's probably gonna go
But that's
number
the
one.
same with Future though.
nah, Future a little different.
But what I mean is like, just think of it like this.
Drake ain't giving you that.
He not, but he
But
he giving you different types of music though.
He is.
He is, not for sure.
He giving you a
Right.
Drake is the GOAT. Like, if I had to,
shit.
like a Drake, Wayne, Jay-Z, probably like.
And then as part of his
For me-
longevity,
for
him and
me-
Future, to me, it's Future and Drake. It's like they the top tier
Yeah,
because
but
they've
Future-
been doing it the same
but
amount
Drake
of
is
years.
more. Drake is more.
Yeah, like they made it from I was listening to Drake and Future in high school.
So,
That's what
no,
I'm
you're
saying.
right.
And they
I got-
still
okay, because you don't got a lot of tattoos, but you got tats. What, like, is that purposely?
Nah, I mean,
Because
them motherfuckers hurt.
Okay. No, I
Hey, that was a real ass.
look at Drake and look at Future. Like a lot of that be having to just do with like marketing and shit too. Like you look at Drake, to the eyes, he more clean cut than Future. Nobody want a dark skinned tatted nigga with dreads.
But that's why Lil Baby said he don't got no tats.
That's why he said
That's
he don't
why he
got no
said it.
tattoos.
Yeah.
And think about everything Lil Baby done did.
But
The
you-
World Cup.
But we ain't talking about the marketing. We talking
That plays
about
a point. That plays a
just
factor.
the
in
music.
sales.
When I'm saying it, I'm talking about the music. Like
It could be another Drake we never heard of. It could be another Future we never heard of because he didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah.
Or like he might have not did what he was supposed to do.
Lil Baby's gonna be higher than Future nationally.
Oh yeah, but I was talking about Drake.
But if you're talking about Drake and Future, then Drake nationally is
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
he
that.
trying to-
That tier's not the
Michael
same.
to the
Jackson.
hood, to the hood, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody gonna pick Future.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I talk like that, I don't make it biased. I think nationally, globally,
For
because
everybody.
we're not the only ones in the world.
Yeah.
And I know if they
They got
both,
the
if they both,
Definitely,
if they
yeah.
got
Drake
more
got more of a
reach,
global reach for
if
sure.
they both announce a tour tomorrow, who do you think gonna sell out first?
You already know.
A world tour is
A
Drake
world
for
tour,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Drake
he
for sure.
Easy.
But I don't know. I don't really go by the numbers all the time because
That make it unfair.
people manipulate the numbers. That's why
That's
that's his whole case that he got going on now with the they not like us.
Mhm.
He got a case
They
with the
manipulate
Universal
it.
because he feel like they manipulating the numbers, but nigga, they did the same thing for you.
Yeah. And everybody
That's
else,
the
and
crazy
a bunch of other
shit.
people.
You fighting the same machine that worked for you, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying
Because it's
with
working
Drake
against
Future.
him now.
Yeah.
Which is it's unfortunate, but that's the business. Like, I mean, you know a little bit more about it than me because you in it. But I guess like that's the business.
Yeah, people inflate numbers. They got something called streaming forums, where they just got 1 million phones set up and they just playing your shit. Like people definitely inflate the numbers. What Cole say on the song with
What song is that?
It was with 21 Savage. He said,
Yeah.
what he say? Niggas faking their streams.
Yeah.
Then they play some
The
machines.
machines.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
not as good as it seems.
Mhm.
It's like shit, the NFL. Like, if you ask every young kid, that's just 2013, who did everybody want to be?
In 2013?
Yes, in football. Odell.
If you're saying the 2013, yeah.
Odell, yes. Every kid wanted to be Odell.
That
That was always
Even
a-
now,
Sunday
like
night
football, even now in the NFL,
That was just
if you really ask a kid, like, who the best quarterback in the NFL, who you think they're gonna say? No.
You said quarterback?
Yes. Lamar Jackson.
Oh,
And
And
then
look at Lamar and look at Pat.
it's almost
That's why Lamar is not. Come on, they don't want Lamar to be the face. Look at Lamar. He's Florida through and through.
we all need
So like that, bro. Your image be playing a point.
have to stay
Image
the best.
definitely
They play a point, and that be helping. Like you said with them streams, like bro, they be and them bots and everything. Bro,
That's what they think they could get more out of.
I mean, at the end of the day, everything come down to money.
Right.
I mean, that's what money is. What's going to come down to at the end of the
into a
day.
larger demographic.
Yeah.
And with your point, Mike, with you, because you took 7 years off, and you came back, you stepping on their neck.
Yeah.
So obviously, for you now, of course, you got opportunities. I'm sure you benefit from you getting paid, but you really love the, like you said, the grind and just the art and the form.
Just
so,
I missed being creative.
yeah,
It was a part of me.
With that being said, is it ever times where you had to turn down things that you didn't want to do? Like, yeah, I understand I might get paid for that, but the money don't drive me. Like, that's just not something I want to do.
Right now, like in this journey I'm on, I'm really not turning down too much for real.
Unless it question your character or something.
Yeah, unless this motherfucker asks me to put on a dress or some shit. Like, nah, I ain't doing no dumb ass shit like that. But nah, I really ain't.
Young thug out here.
But nah, I ain't really turning down too much. Like, I don't care if you know, an artist that just started rapping yesterday and you trying to turn up. I don't care if you're an artist that been rapping for 20 years and you trying to get your spark back, or anywhere in the middle. I ain't really turning down too much. I really ain't. It's got some. Now, some situations are different than others.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know I just set you up though, right? So say you ain't turned down too much, right?
Yeah.
I make a song, and it's not good. I'm trash, and I want you on there, and I'm paying you. You jumping on there?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you better than me.
Hey, you real though. I ain't gonna lie.
Get back to that.
I can't do
so
it.
where does this like fulfillment, inspiration as a human come from? Like where you're so willing and want to like help other people,
A good soul.
show that love. Like, does this come from like a father figure? Like, who is this coming from that kind of molds you as a person?
Raised around good people.
Yeah, just having a good heart and understanding like what I mentioned before, treating the janitor like you treat the CEO.
Don't say good heart, because now you make me feel like mine bad.
But it's just like at the end of the day, man, we all put our pants on one leg at a time. Like we all bleed the same, we all breathe the same. So who am I to be like, Nah,
I ain't doing that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you free. You got free will.
Yeah, nah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? But it's like you never know what's gonna blow. How many times you would have got on YouTube and the next sensation or the next whatever?
And this is
like,
ass.
Man, this shit terrible.
Black boy,
And they got
JD.
2 billion. hey, that was a wave.
Black boy, JD.
That was a whole wave for like a couple months.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He was doing the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now where he at? That was my point.
And Drake threw him that alley-oop.
Right.
Panda.
You feel me?
Panda. That was
That
fire.
was
Yeah.
I didn't even know what he was saying. I was like, I did not understand.
You lied.
I seen that interview. He was like, he just be making sounds when he be recording.
He did say that.
He was like, you triggering something in their ears and you gotta do a bunch of sounds. So he was in the booth and he's like, or just saying whatever.
He was talking about the vowels.
Yeah.
He said certain vowels catch people's ears, the E's and the A's and shit like that. It's a science behind
I think
that
he
shit.
overdid it on his songs.
Yeah.
And his fame came, I personally think, because everybody thought he was Future.
Yeah, he did sound
That
like
song,
Which one came out before Panda?
I don't
That
know.
was his like
That was his
breakout
song.
single.
I thought that was his breakout.
Yeah, that was his breakout.
So when
single.
Because everybody started remixing.
it probably took
everybody
a
started
year for
taking
me to
that
be
beat.
like, damn, this ain't Future. I remember looking it up like, damn, what's that Future song? And it wasn't even Future the whole
I really thought it
time.
was Future. You right, I did. But I ain't gonna lie, then he linked with Kanye.
And
And
That-
you get around, dude. He got his problem.
He did.
That man is a genius.
And
Kanye was on. He would be on my
That
top
is
five.
a genius.
Nah,
for
Kanye,
sure.
Kanye is. I respect him. He be trolling, and I know he be trolling. And some people don't get that.
He's
he
like
be
an
trolling.
evil mad genius.
Yeah, but
It's
to
good,
designer's credit, the Panda guy, like people don't understand. Like with music, like you don't have to just make a song. Like they was paying him for his ad libs.
yeah.
Like they was paying Jeezy for his ad libs. They was paying the Migos for their ad libs. You know what I'm saying? Like the song.
Migos really changed the game, though.
Yeah. Like the song Beyonce and Jay-Z got, the ape shit. The Migos ad lib that. He on there ad libbing. Like you literally get paid for your ad libs. You don't even gotta be saying real words.
Damn, yeah, that's
It's just
Jay-Z. I know they made it bad.
I done got on the And they took him on tour with him after that.
Just to perform that song.
Just like they gave him a whole set. Like just because like they came through and did it.
I'm finna give me a microphone.
You
I'm only doing ad-libs.
only doing ad-libs.
Yeah.
OJ the Juice Man.
$50 an ad lib. Holla at me.
That's crazy.
For real.
Yeah, so you can get paid so many ways. Like obviously, we got the ghostwriters and everything like that. But nah, niggas get paid for just ad libs.
So on the music side, what's your ultimate goal? Like, or is it just you gonna dabble with anything on the rap side? What I mean, like, you want to be like a top artist, or eventually like start producing and managing art, different artists, or ghostwriting. It's so many, like you said, there's so many ways, avenues. What's your ultimate goal as far as that?
I feel like honestly, bro, I feel like they change daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really do, because when I first started doing music, I'm like, I want to be a platinum selling artist.
Right.
I want to be Billboard charting. Da 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 da. After I took that hiatus, I came back. I said, I just want to have fun.
Right.
I'm not attached to no outcome. I'm gonna just enjoy this journey. I'm doing this shit for me. It's personal this time for me. I just want to have fun. And I feel like once I took that approach, that's when I really started getting the trajectory that I got. That's when I started getting the motion and the love. So it's like, don't get that and then change the recipe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I do want to DJ.
I'm gonna try that too.
Yeah, I got the equipment. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just fun. It's just-
We're gonna throw a Spill the Beans bang
Real talk.
featuring Yurdy.
Real talk.
And the pole dancer.
And
And a pole dancer.
Gotta run
hey,
that.
we gonna wait to the camera. We go.
Real
We
talk.
gonna let this up.
Real talk.
Gotta run that back.
So I want to DJ, man. I want to. When we went up to the Wiz, I had played like a fake radio personality, and that shit was fun.
Okay.
Motherfuckers hit me up like, "Damn, bro, you sound like you work for the
Really?
Wiz for
Right,
real." So
right.
I wouldn't mind doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind ghostwriting.
So you said you just want to create pretty much on
Yeah,
the
just create, have fun, man. I want to do shit that's organic. with other good people, man. Honestly, like I know it's gonna be, snakes here and there.
Yeah.
You always, be on your P's and Q's,
Right.
but if it's organic, man, I'm there.
That's the hard part,
not
trying to
you.
find people that are organic. But most of the time they'll gravitate towards you. But like you said, trying to find the snakes in the grass and chopping that down on the way is what.
Like,
kinda
don't even try to find them. They're gonna expose themselves.
They
Right.
expose
But
themselves. Sometimes it take a little
it
bit.
might take a little minute, but of course you gotta watch out for them. But in the long run, that ain't you. That's them, and that's gonna come back on them. And they gotta deal with that. Like,
That's real.
man,
Say that.
I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, that's real.
All right, so we the Spill the Beans podcast. So spill the beans. What was the worst video you did that you kind of just pushed it out? You was like, I ain't doing this again. I ain't affiliated.
Your
with
worst project.
Yeah, what was the worst project?
That
You ain't gotta air nobody out.
It
I'm
ain't gotta be
saying,
yours.
but
It ain't gotta be yours.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be yours. You ain't gotta air somebody out completely. But what was that moment you was like, I'll never do this shit again?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it was like two of the moments, man. So one moment it was an artist.
It
was
here.
Nah, it was actually an artist from Columbus.
Okay.
Actually.
I know they was shit.
Hey, you a Buck fan? That's crazy.
Okay, that's different. We get players from all over. That's different.
So I did the feature. It was a feature. I did the feature, and I sent it to him. And when he sent it back, his engineer did some old wild shit, like just trying to do too much.
The whole song.
Yeah, just like cutting out the beat and parts that weren't supposed to be cutting out, putting effects. The shit ain't match up. It ain't sound right. And it was like, bro, I can't even really promote this. Like, it's not on brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was song wise. I did another video. I did a mic drop video from a videographer from here, and I couldn't even promote it because, man, he ain't put his all into it. You can tell, you know what I'm saying, when people give you a half-ass project.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell, man. And
I'd rather you just told me you didn't want to do it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Find
Yeah,
somebody else.
Yeah. Like, cause like I'm the type of person, like I said, I be creative directing, so I know exactly how I want my shit to look. And I feel like this particular person, I don't know, he may have got offended, and I told him like I want this scene, that scene, this scene, and he just totally ignored what I said, just slapped some shit together, sent it to me like I can't promote that shit. I can't.
Right. This ain't what I want.
My name behind this.
Yeah, my name behind it. Like what I look like sharing this, I'm like, oh man, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it definitely be some crazy experiences. Like motherfuckers, I guess they try to low key stop your motion. You know what I'm saying? They feel like I don't know. It's like it be some backdoor hate sometimes, like with videographers for real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So another spill the beans question: who are some people could be like mainstream or underground? Some artists that you would want to collaborate with.
Shit, definitely. You mentioned the Skylar Black. Definitely want to do something with her.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy 2 Times. Definitely want to do something with her. On the mainstream, like when you talking about Wayne, definitely want to do something with Wayne.
Jello.
I'll do something with Joe. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he dropped that new one. He dropped that new one with Glorilla that was actually, I heard that.
I heard a snippet. I
They said it was the third song he was doing that at
Law and Order.
I ain't watched the clip yet.
Tweaker, he got Law and Order, he got one with Glorilla. He got another
They said that
unreleased
clip
one. He
was
just
fire,
performed
though.
that Rolling
Yeah.
Loud.
Okay.
Damn, let me find
So
out he a
Jello-
hitmaker
he
for
got some
real,
shit,
man.
Jello one of the ones, man. I love it.
Nah, he ain't one of the ones, man, but
He say, I don't know.
I
He got
respect the
some
grind,
swag.
though. I respect the grind. Definitely want to get in there with Future. You know what I'm saying? More on the mainstream side. On the West Coast, I do something with Larry Jones. I don't know if y'all
That's
know.
my guy.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cold.
I like Larry Jones because he stay true to himself. He really talk about his day and everything. He be on the health shit, be on the nature walk shit. Like I be on that shit too. Like
He another one where he said like his sound, his voice, his
Yeah.
cadence, everything is just different. Like
you already know it's him.
Mhm.
You know it's him, man. Also another dude from the city, TB. I'm gonna do something with TB.
shout out TV. How have you played Lily this one? How am I? They would all play for Anderson.
They ain't like me.
Did you play Little League?
Madison did.
I'm not gonna do that on the show.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, because you know.
Shit, my team was cold.
No, y'all.
Go ahead,
Y'all wasn't even. First of all, y'all wasn't even one guy. We used to schedule y'all for bowl games and beat the sleeves off y'all by halftime.
I never lost the Hilltop.
You're also like 33.
All right, so my teams was cool.
He's like, it was after you.
Yeah,
Nigga.
it was them young niggas.
We used to cook them.
YNs. Before they was YNs.
Cook them.
I was in the Buckeye League for a second, though. I played for the Colts.
Coach was never in the Buckeye when I was playing.
Yeah. Colts, Broncos, Cowboys, and
That was the Bantam. The Buckeye was Hilltop, Rams, Hilltop, Rams, Russian AA, Northside Jets, or whatever, Eastside Jets. No, the Jets. Dayton Flames. Those teams like that.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Wayne Hills Falcons, yeah. You played for Wayne Hills?
Yeah.
See, he's a real Buckeye league. He knows what's going on.
I was like 9.
I hate going down there, boy.
Bro, they
They
just call
should
that shit
right.
Death Valley.
Yeah, you walk all the way down there.
Yo.
I already know it.
Get out of
Used to
here.
go down there and play when I
We
was
is
in
in the
team.
hood.
Man, it was so crazy.
We is in the trenches.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
And when you that young, you don't even really realize
Where you at?
where you at and what's going on.
Yeah,
You
just
just
know.
playing
It's
like.
gonna look nothing like where I grew up. I grew up out, it looked rough, but this looked crazy.
Yup. So I say like I definitely wanna connect with them on the producer side. Kanye. Definitely wanna link in with Kanye. Cardo. Definitely Hitmaker.
Ain't that crazy how he rebranded his?
That's so. I was just talking about that with somebody like.
Changed himself.
You know what it is?
Hitmaker. Yeah.
Who is it?
A producer, nigga.
But you know what song he made?
He was just on that one show with
They
that
always
Netflix
be like,
series.
Hitmaker. You hear the
Yeah,
that's his
that.
line. But he made that song.
He was on y'all watched that rap show
You talking
Hustle
about
on Rhythm and Flow, not Hustle.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, he
He's
was
a
on
rapper,
there. He
he's
was
a
a
rapper.
producer, huh?
The one he's a rap producer.
Do she? I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's not Rhythm and Flow. That's
Cardi B was on it
Yeah,
last
Cardi
year.
B,
This
T.I.
year it was Lotto and
What's the one on
They had Eminem do a guest appearance or
yeah,
something.
he
like
did
that.
the battles
What's on
episode.
HBO Max? What's that
This year,
show?
damn, who was it?
I ain't watch it this year, but I watched it when it was T.I., Cardi, and Chance the Rapper.
So he did. It was a thing. He got into it with one of the artists.
Okay.
Dude, his name Dre TL.
I'm hip to Drake.
So-
He won, didn't he?
He won.
Yeah.
But that last episode, Dre TL went in there and he telling Hitmaker, like, I want my shit like this, like this, like this, like this. Hitmaker, like, shit, I've been doing this. I think you need to do this, this, and that. So they basically fall out where he ended up leaving the studio, like,
Damn.
I can't even work with him. So when Dre TL won, he even got a part on there like, me and Hitmaker, we didn't see eye to eye, but I still had to stay true and shit like that.
Type shit.
And he pointed at Hitmaker because they ended up coming back and he just did what Dre TL wanted him.
Yeah.
And he ended up winning because of that
Because
shit.
of that.
And then it was like, oh shit, Hitmaker. Like everybody was looking at him like, you over here bitching. This nigga was really creating.
He knew it.
But he just said they just wasn't meeting eye to eye on the vision. But you know that happens
They do.
sometimes.
They
Especially
do.
when you got Hitmaker. Right. Right. Yeah, they just challenge each other. But he walked out in there. I'm like, damn, my nigga got to do the last one with no producer.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes that do happen in the studio where a producer can't necessarily capture the sound you want.
Right.
Like I done had that happen even with my main guy that I work with. Like he great. I would never say nothing bad on him, but it has been a few times where we just couldn't quite get the exact sound. But you gotta be adaptable.
Right.
You gotta adapt. Like you got to.
It's good to challenge each other. It's good when you got somebody around you too that just challenge you like that, or just like y'all got that bond in that relationship where they can give that honest opinion, and there's no backlash or fallout. Like we're just two people
that's what
who
the
got
thing
a vision.
be.
We really want the same end goal. It's just we want to use two different processes.
Yeah.
But that's what
Two people can be right in situations.
I was about to say that.
Right.
I was about to say that.
So how do
people
we
be too
incorporate?
prideful too.
Who be too prideful?
Like you. No, I said.
Shots fired.
Why
Shots
gotta
fired.
be me? Like for instance, in his example where he's talking about the producer
I just
that he had sent the
that's my role as the
Yeah.
little brother.
he was
I
telling
gotta
him
be
not the
on
producer but the videographer or whatever.
Okay, you're right.
And you like, I want my shit like this, like this, like this.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably took disrespect to that when really you know what you
I know
want.
what I want.
So it's a pride thing. So he probably, I'm not saying that's what he did, but like being prideful, like this nigga telling me how to do my job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga,
because
I do
I paid you.
videos.
It's your job, but I paid you to do it.
But that's
All I
that's
want
where
is-
the disconnect be, because people get offended or prideful about shit like that. Like, nah, we on the same team. Like,
Yeah, they do.
we need to work together instead of you being salty that I want it this way and not your way. Like,
But I feel like that's how you retain your customers. You listen to what their vision is,
yeah.
and you make their vision come to life. Now it'd be different if a nigga was like, bro, just do you, or you cook up, you
Right,
do.
right.
All right, then you got full reign
Yeah,
creative
it's
control.
over. Once you said that, it's over.
Yeah, it's
Whatever you
over.
get, what you get.
But everything is collaborative. Like even like me and Sparks, we'd be in the studio. I say something one way, he'll stop me right in the middle of my flow. I think I'm going here. Nah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Voice like, right?
Yeah,
Some shit,
say it this way, say it that way. I tell him all the time, bro. I trust your ear. I'm gonna try it your way.
Right. And then if you don't like it,
Yeah,
then
then I
you
go
just-
back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he never steered me wrong. Even if I ain't hear it, had he heard it at first, by the time it came out, I said, okay.
Who is somebody that you would want to see on the show?
Man, it's a few people. Honestly, it ain't really just one. Like I gotta get my boy Sparks up here. He a Cincinnati legend, man. I'm talking about he done made so many Cincinnati club bangers that people don't even realize he made.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything Calico made, he made. The Barbie girl Lil B, he made that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He been around. So like, he got stories on stories on stories.
Mm-hmm.
On the artist side, G Blanco, Yana Ellie, Valley Quinn, they just heard at Contraband 513, they just released a project called Ike and Tina.
Oh shit.
And they did it was a joint project, and they released like clips to promote the project, but they was actually acting out scenes from the movie.
Oh man.
Like they had the fight scene and the eat the cake anime, all that shit. Like that shit was funny. Like
playing.
yeah, now they weren't playing. Like I worked with this designer. Her name Farrah. Her brand is called Attached. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely get her up here because she definitely doing big things. She young. She coming up in the game. Like she set shit on fire on the design side for sure. Comedians, y'all gotta reach out to the Funny Man Graham. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely show the comedians some love.
Don't be ducking us when we reach out to y'all, cause y'all see.
Have me on the show. I'm real shocked at y'all. Dude, comedy, bro.
So I just met him actually when we did the Bruh Man show.
Okay.
And we did a little interview. And it was good energy, man.
Yeah.
It was good. I think he'll give y'all what y'all want.
Okay.
For sure. Like he real down to earth, bro, real cool. Like so on the media side, Nella D, you know what I'm saying? Mount Healthy, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yup, she in my class.
Graduated, yeah.
Yeah, 09. So it's like if you mention media in the city, you gotta say her. You can't say nobody but her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just spread it around.
Yeah.
I got any more questions?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what's coming up for you? Where can the people see you? Come to a show or an event that you hosting or
Find your music, all that.
Yup. I got it. So I'm actually in a musical, April 11th. Shout out to the Tap Entertainment family. Y'all need to get them up here too.
okay.
Like they in the creative realm, like the creative community.
Okay.
They throw a lot of events. It's gonna be my first musical, man. And I actually got like a little fight scene in the musical, so I'm actually got like a little integral part for real.
Like High School Musical.
It's like not kind of really like that.
Like
it's
a play.
We all this
it's like
together.
a play.
Like a Medea play.
It's like a play, but what make it like a musical is like it's a play full of artists.
Right.
And we like in a group therapy session for real.
Okay.
And like when it's your turn to, do whatever you you do, then you perform your set. So that's where the music will come from, but it's really a play.
Right.
So that's April 11th at the Woodward
You
Theater.
excited about that? Nervous?
Man, hell yeah, I'm excited. We just had our first
April
rehearsal
11th,
last week.
April 11th at the Woodward Theater.
Yep, April 11th at the Woodward Theater. Tickets is $20. Shit, you can get them online. You can get physical copies. I got them. You know, all that one shit. I got booked for a festival, April 5th in Tampa, Florida. It's called the Aquafest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be down there. Let's see what else
Shit,
we
you
get.
busy.
Man, look, we just trying to stay moving. I got a show tomorrow night, for real. Downtown at Main Event. Turned Up Tuesdays. Headlining with Santino Corleone.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow. And for real, y'all need to get him up here. He be doing like overseas tours.
Oh yeah.
Like he from here, he an artist from here that he been doing this shit longer than me. But he literally just came off a world overseas tour. He went through like, I don't know, maybe 6 cities in Europe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
He was out there though.
It was overseas.
It was overseas. Like I was watching his gram like, damn.
It's like over there, huh?
Yeah, for real. Other than that, man, we just gonna keep pushing these features out. I do have a feature sale going on right now. You can get a Yurdy verse for $100.
Right now,
$100. You feel what I'm saying? I do got a feature sale going on.
Yo, ad lib the show.
Yeah, and if you want me to do the hook too, you know what I'm saying, we can work it out, whatever. But you gotta record with Sparks. That's the only way you can get the sale price. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If I gotta go somewhere else, it ain't really that price. But if you record with Sparks, you get a Yurdy verse for $100. We selling 8 a week right now. You know what I'm saying? So we working. We cranking them out.
Where can I get a Yurdy lighter at though? You know,
man, if you see me at any of my shows, any of my events, I got 100 of them on me, 200 of them on me.
How much they going for?
Free 99, strictly promotion.
you ain't gotta steal this lighter. Just ask for one.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the lighters, bro, out of all the lighters I passed out.
That's how they be though. Got lighter brand.
Yeah. Nah, they free, bro. I'll give you 2 if you want it. You don't gotta steal it. For real, I only had one dude give me a donation, man. Out of the 500 lighters or something I done passed out, only one person gave me $1, which was crazy. Like, but they free though. They free. We doing it for promotion only, man. So yeah. Other than that, man, we gonna keep pushing these singles out. Keep doing these skits. We got bigger comedy shows coming. We're doing 1 comedy show a month at Zola's. Like I said, on Red Road. So
when is the next one at Zola's?
the next one is probably gonna be at the end of April. We don't got an exact date, but it's gonna be probably at the end of April.
Stay tuned.
Spill the beans, we'll be there.
Yes, sir.
To support. Coming out and show my people.
Make sure y'all show some love. You got your Instagram.
Oh yeah. Shit, Instagram.
It's gonna be on the screen.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, so it'll be right here. I'll do one of these right here.
It's gonna be
Hey, YURDY_. I hope that match up. I'm just.
It's gonna take a long time to look, man.
Make them look bad, too.
I got you, man.
Subscribe to me on YouTube. My page is Yurdy Official. We got videos up. We got skits up. Well, the skits ain't up yet, but they about to be up. Yeah. By the time y'all gotta subscribe. Yeah.
By the time we get there, it's gonna be
y'all say this, the skits will be up.
right. But shoot, we wanna thank you, appreciate you coming out here, dropping some knowledge, telling us your story. Hope this ain't the last time. I know it's the first time. And
I'll come back anytime.
oh yeah, shit.
Man.
You
We
know,
got a friend of the program.
we about to try to get us a little Friday thing going too.
Man, let's do
Coming
it.
soon.
Let's do it. We
That's
can shoot the
awesome.
video right here.
Right? Anywhere in here.
I know who I want to be in the video.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want the phone there?
I'm going to get a fit for that.
Hey, you better work on your ad libs, bro.
Oh no, I'm leaving the
He
dance.
said, you modeling on that one.
Nah, Meek and them be having their homeboys in there.
Yeah,
That's gonna
you
be
gonna
me.
be with it. You the homeboy.
I'm like,
Then he
who
gonna
is
be
that
like,
in
homeboy number 1.
Who's that in the back turn? Just know. I'm gonna know all the words though.
That's funny shit, man.
You don't see me.
Yeah.
Like I said, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe.
Comment, good or bad, comment.
Good or bad. Let us know who y'all want to see. And got anything, Mike?
Make sure y'all show some love to my man. Make sure y'all go over his page, like, comment, subscribe on his stuff too. Keep grinding, keep thriving, keep striving.
Appreciate you, bro.
We're gonna do the same over here. And like you said, you always welcome back. So
Appreciate you, bro.
Next time we're gonna get him to spill the beans for real.
Yeah. You niggas can't rap. So
Coming soon.